Plan your success. Now, for every job that you have, the strengths, skills, and competencies that are required to get you to the top is different. So let's assume you are the show of CTFM morning breakfast show. What you need to survive is different from when you become, say, public affairs director of a bank. So for every job, you need to ask yourself, what will get me to the top? Unless, of course, you are not interested in your own growth and development.
Okay.
But if you are, then you need to find out what is it that will get me to the top. And you need to plan that. As I said here last week, life gives you the demands you make of it. So if you don't plan, if there's nothing that you are looking forward or working forward to, you will not grow, you will not survive, you will not get promoted, you will not climb the social ladder. So for every job that you have, plan your success in that role. You've just gotten employment working in a bank. How are you going to rise in that bank? What is it that will get you to the top? What competencies are required for your managers? It may be qualification. So then you need to plan how you are going to get the qualifications. In some places, if you don't have a PhD, you can never head the place. To be a vice chancellor of Legon, you need to be a full professor. You cannot go there as an associate professor and expect to be there. So you need to plan your success. And knowing that you then work backwards. Now, Ishmael Yamson said this many years ago during one of our Eagles Camp conferences. He said that when he was being interviewed by UAC as a fresh graduate, the last question they asked him was, how do you see yourself in this company in 5 years' time? And he said he looked at the interviewers and said, in 20 years, I want to head this organization.
And they asked him 5 years?
Yes. And he said, in 20 years, I want to head this organization. And the interviewers started laughing. Because this was a fresh graduate who is being interviewed for a middle-level, lower officer, position. And he said, in 20 years, I will head this organization. So he had a plan. Now, they started laughing. But because he had that picture, that plan, and he had uttered it with his words, and exactly 20 years, by then, Unilever Brothers and UAC had merged, and he became the chairman of that merged entity that became Unilever.
Wow.
So you need to plan. Have a plan for your success in whatever role.
From the beginning.
From the beginning. Don't just go into anywhere and just be there. What do you need to be able to write? In some roles, it is your public presentations that will get you noticed by everybody on the board or by the top management team. How are you making sure that you are taking advantage of some of those opportunities? Now, Kofi Annan also says that when he joined the UN as a young officer in Geneva, he wrote a letter to his mom in Cape Coast. Okay. And in that letter, he said, Mom, I've just started work as an officer with the United Nations. Someday, I will head this organization.
Wow.
He wrote a letter to his mom. And in 31 years, he became the Secretary General of the UN.
So this is not presumptuous.
No. Others are seeing the benefits of that. So whatever it is, even if you are a taxi driver, you are a barber, you should plan your success. Do you want to be the top barbering shop in Adabraka? Do you want to be the topmost barbering shop in East Legon? You must have a plan for that and work towards that plan.